Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today's episode is episode 6 of season 14, and we are starting things off a little bit farther away from our usual starting point here. We're in the forest here, taking a little look-see, so to say. Is there? Oh, there's just a hole here. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, taking a little look-see at our base, or at our castle project and how it's all coming along. I felt like doing that in the last episode, but yeah, here we are. Last episode we started experimenting a little bit with, adding in some variety, so to say, like adding in the flowers in front of the wheat field here. I think this is gonna look pretty good once it's actually all around and a bit more finished up, so to say. And we started expanding a lot of the land here already. Of course, eventually all of this will be filled in as well. But hey, that's a lot of dirt that we need, and also a lot of time that we need in order to do that. So that's gonna take a little while still, but that's fine. For now, what we're gonna be doing is actually cutting down a big part of this hill here in order to make place for, well, this field, and also expanding this part, which, gotta be on level with the wheat field here, so to say. And we're probably gonna have another harvest in a little bit of the wheat field itself. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on this a little bit more during today's episode. I probably will have to heal up my shovel a little bit during all of that, because, well, it's not looking all that good. So maybe actually just start out the episode by doing that. Just gonna go over here again and trade a little bit with the villagers. It worked really well last time for my Elijah. So we might as well just do it again, I suppose. We get some melons. Maybe I need some more wheat. Let me grab that. Oop. And wheat was in here. There we go. We got, of course, a lot of that now that we have the wheat field going on, and we need to harvest that like every other episode or so. Let's see. Which one of you is the farmer this time around? I genuinely have no idea with this stuff. They just go all over the place. Are you a farmer? Oh, Fletcher. Why do you sell bread? That doesn't make any sense. Butcher. Last time they were like right here. What? Oh, this is. Oh, there we go. There's a farmer right here. Well, look at that. Boom. Boom. And it's already a bit of XP. Hopefully this can heal us up quite a bit. I don't know how much it's gonna do, but we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. There we go. That's a bit more again. Every little bit. Hey. Damn it. Every little bit here counts for the shovel. So we're gonna start trading a bit of our melons as well. There we go. Boom. Now it starts moving. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna help an extremely high amount, but whatever. That is fine, that is fine. Let's see. Get a bit more emeralds from that, and there we go. I'm already out of those two things now. We do have a lot of emeralds, however, now. And I guess I could just go ahead and buy a bit of mending books with that. I mean, that works, right? Getting XP also works that way around. Let's sleep away the night real quick and drink some water here. Very nice. There we go. And let's see, it already healed our shovel just a teeny tiny little bit. Okay, oops. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, that's not great. Oops. Hold on, let me just redo that real quick. There we go. Oh, it's now. Oh, yeah, there was a button on this side as well. Alright. Let's see, I do have a bit of this, but I'm gonna assume that this guy. He actually has the mending trait again. Nice. So we're just gonna buy that a couple of times in order to get back up our XP. That didn't do much, I know, but hey, at least we have like 4 extra mending boosts. That is also quite nice, right? Do you got anything else interesting going on? Ooh, name tags. Maybe I should get that at some point. I mean, glasses are cool and all, but I don't care that much. There we go. Ow! Come on, let me through. Thank you. Right, well, it healed our shovel just a teeny tiny bit. Is it a super... Oh, yeah, I don't have the light on. Is it a super high amount? No, it wasn't all that much, but it's at least something. This is starting to look good. Almost ready for harvest. I want it to be grown a little bit more, but definitely don't need to wait super long anymore, so that's good. Can also finally do this bit now. There. And let me see. I wanted to grab some more rockets. So let's go ahead and do that. I kind of need to refill this box soon. But not just yet, I don't think. Alright, alright. Let's actually get working on all of this then. Because, well, yeah, these two choker boxes, they need to be filled again with dirt. In order to have a great expansion going on. So we're gonna mine mainly the grass with this shovel. So that we spare our durability. And then we switch to the other shovel. Because I, first of all, don't care nearly as much about that one. And its durability. It's a bit of a cheaper shovel. And second of all, that one can also intermine dirt, but not grass. So that's why I'm doing it this way around. It seems like a good way to do it. And I kind of feel like putting on some tunes again while we mine all of this. So let's move the jukebox. Boom. Was there no disc in there? Or did I... was there no disc in there? There should have been a... There should have been a disc in there. That's weird. I have duplicates of them all, so it should be fine, but... Huh, I don't know. Feel like there should have been a disc in there. Oh well. There we go. And yeah, this is all gonna be turned down quite a lot here in terms of how high it's gonna go up. I even think up until this point I want it just completely flatten out and then we can have it being hilly again. I before said that I wanted to just make this a smaller hill, but I've started to realize now that I want the flowers, which is a new addition, so to say. With the flowers it needs to be the same height for a little while, otherwise that of course doesn't work, so yeah. Let's see, we're gonna go all the way around here. And here it's actually this height, so this is fine. I don't need to remove this. Whoopsie poopsie. It's around here that we start having the issue. So there we go. Let's start by digging all of this out then. There we go. And yeah, I want it to be kind of naturally shaped here again, right? So kind of like this, and then slowly it starts becoming more hilly again. But not nearly as quick as it is doing it right now. That's kind of the idea, right? Make it go up less quickly than the original. Not completely eliminate the hill side of things, but just turn it down a notch, I'd say. Let's put that in here. We're getting some extra seeds with this as well. Of course, not a lot, but hey, every little bit counts here. Every little bit counts. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna expand this side of that hill all the way to here as well, kind of like to this point. So we're still gonna have hilliness over here. That would make the most sense, I think. But here it needs to be all gone. So let's see. We actually start dealing with quite a bit of stone now as well, which is not great because I don't feel like bringing over my beacon just for that. I mean, my beacon is not serving any purpose on that side either, but it's not so much that I, you know, want to keep it there. It's more that I don't want to move it. Especially not for the little amount of stone that I'm having to dig out here. Like, it's just not worth it, I don't think. But hey, that brings us in the situation where we're kind of at the middle point, right? It's being annoying, but it would have been annoying otherwise as well, so oh well. So, around maybe here it can start being a little bit hilly. Around here would be giving enough space, I feel like, to the flowers and stuff. So now we're gonna cut in here. Like that. And this is all just stone that needs to be gone. Let's see, this still feels like it's too close to that, so let's just start removing this whole section right now. Boom. It's gonna be a bit of a tediously big task, but that's fine. That is fine. We got all of the time in the world, right? There we go. Music playing as well. Nothing wrong here. Oh my goodness, that's like actually pretty... Why are you not making any noise? Wait, what? Oh, I've just turned them down like a lot. I cannot remember doing that. But okay, there we go. Ow! Hey, hey, hey! I gave you a voice. Remember that. I'm the reason you're... Oh, oops. You can even make those noises. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. This is just a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? There we go. Okay, let's just take care of the creeper as well while we're at it, I guess. Of course, you know how this goes. I don't really care if they explode, to be honest. So, there we go. That's cool by me. And there we go. Another battle has been won. In front of the castle here. Anything to defend it. Against the creepers and the skeletons. That one. There we go. Alright. And this is just a bunch of stone that we need to be digging out. Let's see, I will silk touch... Oh, that's the wrong one. Silk touch these guys. That's always a little bit handier. Never know if I'm gonna use them in detailing later. But yeah, I need to not silk touch too much, because my silk touch pickaxe is not looking too good on their ability anymore either. I mean, it's fine for now, but I don't need to, you know, use it too much for now. I want to be careful with that kind of stuff. So, we're putting it on standby for now. Getting a bit more cobblestone is also nice. I'm gonna be using it for the flower field anyway, so might as well. Might as well. Now, once this starts to actually curve around the whole wheat field, it doesn't feel like this is just running into a little area. It doesn't feel like just small segments, but it's actually gonna be a whole addition to it, so to say, and I think that's gonna be pretty good. That should be pretty good. That will be nice. There we go. This, of course, all needs to be done as well. Let's see. So here, I really need to start thinking about how I want to curve this up. I think it's going to be bigger and bigger from this point. So it's going to be quite steep, so to say. The curve from this point. Kind of like so. Right. And I'm now like digging out where the whole hill is gonna start. So kind of like this. Which brings it together here, which I think makes sense. That will look good, I believe. Of course, this isn't gonna be as tall as it is right now, but it is gonna be taller than the flatness that's going on here, so let's see. That's fine. There we go. And there we go, nice. Start out with all of the dirt just first. So that we don't have to worry about that in a second once we start mining the stone. There we go. Cool, alright. Let's put all of that away for a second as well. There we go. Throw out this because I don't care. And now we got to mine out all of this. Very quick, we'll mine a bit more coal here. Nice. And now it's just a matter of flattening it all out. All of it. This is all gonna be the same height. And yes, it's gonna take a little while. But hey, that's fine. That is fine. There we go. And I'm purposefully like keeping the steepness right here, right? Where this is going to be basically almost a cliff at this point, of course. In comparison to, you know, what is going on right next to it, right here, what we're digging out. But that's fine, because that will make me remember where I wanted the hill to be going, so to say. Or not the hill, yeah, the hill, the start of the hill to be going. Alright, let's sleep away another night and drink some more water here. Although, what we could do is actually make it a bit cliff-like as well. That could be cool. Maybe I will do that. I will have to think about it, though. Basically, make this little area here be like almost a sort of a cliffy side. That way it will transition better into what's going on there, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Would actually be looking quite cool as well, I think. Kind of the same as what we got going on all the way on the back of the castle, but just very much a smaller scale. But yeah, maybe doing that will just break up the terrain a bit again. Right, I think that is actually maybe a pretty good idea, because that also makes it actually a lot less terraforming work for me. Since, you know, I won't have to terraform all of this to be a lot lower. So that is kind of a good thing, I would say. I would say that's a good thing. Less work with better results. I mean, who can argue with that, right? Who can argue with that being a good thing? Alright, 2 more layers. Then we also kind of do need to remove the layer underneath that still as well, because that's gonna be dirt, of course, but I'm just gonna ignore that for now. That still needs to happen. I might one with my... Oh, I'm messing it all up. Oh. Just... Ugh. There we go. That's a bit better. A bit better, I would say. But yeah, most of the flowers are gonna be quite easy, but I really do want the blue ones in front of it as well, because I'm gonna be real honest, that they are just the best looking flower in the game. Like, they really are just the best looking flower in the game. They look so pretty, so having that in front of it would be really nice as well. I would absolutely love that, but they are such a grind to get a lot of, especially without like any form of a farm. But I don't feel like building a farm for them either, so, you know, yeah. But maybe I do just want, like, a big part of this field to just be purely filled with them. I mean, they do look incredibly good. Especially, I don't know if any of you have ever seen that, but if you get them just in like a large field, it just looks beautiful. It looks so lovely, those flowers all together. I don't know what it is, but I really like the way that looks. So maybe I do want to do that. Just fill like an entire section of this field almost in those flowers. Really, just to add some beauty to the front of this building. Guess that could be quite cool. I've always kind of wanted to do that. So maybe I will do that. Maybe I will just build a farm for those and then gather a lot of them. I mean, the farms aren't that crazy complicated. In fact, they're super easy. You just get bone meal and pistons. It's more so that you need a lot of bone meal. So, you know, it's a bit expensive. I could go and wait for the newer versions where you can make easy bone meal farms with moss. But that still takes a little while, and I of course want the flowers, but maybe I will just wait for that to make it that scale, so to say. But we'll see. Maybe I actually do have like already a pretty decent amount of bone meal for it. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Last little bit. There, alright. And boom. There we go. That is now all flattened out, and I think you can already see what I mean a little bit with this turning into a cliff. Of course, right now it's very straight, but hey, you know how we do things around here. And kind of expanding that cliff to like right here, and then making it curved right there could be quite cool, because then you get still that height right there. I think that will look pretty good, especially from like angles like this. Like, you can already see that wouldn't be a bad thing, just the cliff right there, because then it matches more with what's going on the back there. Maybe I want to eliminate the whole river that's going on there as well, just because then I could really make it flow over to each other. I think that would make a lot of sense, almost, let's say. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that, and then making it go higher and higher as the further it goes along. But for now, we're not gonna worry about it. And yeah, what I was thinking is just filling basically this whole segment, like in front of this flower field, in with these, just fully. That can be very, very pretty. Like, you have to see it in order to understand how pretty that actually is. But one day I will show you all. There we go. One day I will make it, and then you will all see it with your own eyes. Right, now we can just put a bit of cobblestone in here. That's a bit better. And now we just gotta dig out all of this and replace it with dirt yet again. Gotta place down even more dirt. Oh my goodness. It never stops. It never stops. But it's fine. We're doing it for a good reason. And that is making a beautiful build. I mean, I don't really see any better reason you could have to do something like this. So, you know, I got a good reason for it. I definitely do. Oh, the wheat is almost ready to be harvested again. Yeah, I think making this, like, hill go up more and more as we go further into this area could be really cool looking if I do it correctly. And that just kind of breaks up the landscape again, right? Because over there it's gonna be very flat for a little while. And so having this hill go up more is definitely better. I didn't have this in mind at first. I wanted this all to be way more flat. But I just kind of came up with it as I was doing it, right? I mean, you literally noticed the moment you did this on camera right here in this episode. The moment that I realized that could be pretty good. That's like in the middle of the whole episode, right? So we're going to be doing that, I think. We're going to be doing that. All right. First, we got to do this, though. And I want all of the flower field to be made in today's episode. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of time left. I want the whole flowers all around it, like this section of the flowers, all to be made. Cobblestone, fences. I mean, the fences are going to be a bit annoying because I need a lot of fences. Or a lot of wood, but it should be fine. I want the fences, I want the cobblestone, and I want the flowers all to be all around it because I want to see how that's going to look. And I cannot wait to see how that's gonna look, so that is my goal for today's episode. I want to finish that. That would make me really quite happy. But first we gotta get rid of all of this stone in order to fill it in with dirt, otherwise it will just look a little bit weird and that will not be nice. So we gotta do that first. A lot of things to do in today's episode. A lot of things. But hey, the more we do, the more we achieve. The better my build will eventually be. I'm still not certain what I want to do, because we're actually starting to approach a moment where we're gonna reach the newest version. And I got multiple ideas in mind what I want to do at that point, because of course we're gonna run through the versions quicker than they are gonna bring new versions out. I mean, that just is very logical. And I could either make still seasons of 10 episodes with just no difference between each season, so to say. Or I could make the last season be very long, so the 10 episodes rule will be eliminated. I just wait until there's a new, like, you know, that basically I keep on going maybe like 50 episodes in, then they release a new version and then we start a new season with that. I don't know how that could be an option. Or I might just end it after that, after we've reached the 10th episode of the last season. And then every episode that will come out is not really so much... It's part of a new season, but then they're edited. That could also be a thing. Like, I actually, you know, don't make hour-long videos anymore. But I also don't really want to be doing that. Not because it's more work, but kind of because it's not the idea behind this whole series, right? So that would be kind of going in against it. So I don't know. I think what I'm probably gonna do is just, for example, I think there's 21 versions now, so that means we'll have 22 seasons. And then season 22 will just keep on going until we reach that moment in time where there's a new version of Minecraft. And then we'll update to season 23. So season 22 might end up having like, I don't know, 50, 100 episodes or something like that. That could be the case. And that is just a matter of when they update again. Probably gonna end up doing it like that, but I haven't fully made up my mind yet. I mean, we're still a good chunk of time away, don't get me wrong. I mean, a season takes like, what is it? We got 2 episodes a week, so basically a little more than a month. And, you know, we got like 8 more seasons to go before we reach that point. So that's like probably nearly 10 months, almost a year before we actually reach that point. But hey, you know, it's still gonna happen. And I still need to think about it at some point. So I might as well already start thinking about it at least a little bit, in my opinion. But yeah, I gotta see how I want to do things. I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe some of you will have like a really good suggestion for that. Especially by that time, but hey, I don't know. I'm open for suggestions though. Right, there we go. Let's sleep away this night. And drink some more water. And now we just gotta fill all of this in, which is kind of getting rid of all of my dirt that I've just gathered with this whole process. Which is a little bit sad, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. I really expected a bit more dirt to have been gathered from this, but I mainly got cobblestone since, you know, a lot of it was just stone, what I was mining out. And not really all that much dirt, so that's not great, but it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Alright, almost all filled in. A little more. Here we go. Now, of course, in order for this to actually look all that great, it will have to be spread out with grass. But nothing I can do in order for that to happen. So we'll just have to wait with that. And then eventually it will happen. Look at that. That grass block right there. Spread to that grass block right there. Isn't that just purely amazing? Isn't that just purely amazing? Alright, there we go. There we go. Cool. That is it. Done. Nice. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna definitely need to go a little bit higher than this still. Which is quite funny, because before I was saying how I want it all to be flatter. But yeah, doesn't matter. Gonna put this one in here. Grab another little disc. And let me see. Do I have everything I need here now? Like, how are we doing on fences, for example, right? I'm gonna put this in here. This here, this here. Okay, that is a lot of fences, to be fair. It's probably gonna get me quite far. I'm just gonna put on the disc. Why not? Alright. Let's get started on this now. So, I'm gonna mine out basically the segment that I want to become cobblestone. First, then we're gonna fill it all in with cobblestone. And then we're gonna also place the fences on top of that. Like so. And like so, there we go. Like this. We'll just we'll just turn that into that there, why not? And then here, yeah, I guess we'll just not have flowers there. That makes the most sense, I think. There. There we go. Boom. Okay, nice and simple so far. Now we place the fences on top of that. Boom. Of course, it's very curved here, which is nice. Oh. That's why I have my X in my inventory. I thought about everything. There. And now, should I blend in the flowers now at this point? I kind of feel like I should. And then do the next layer. So let's have some bone meal in our inventory. And oh boy, this is gonna suck. You know what? I'm gonna use an auto clicker for this. Hold on, give me a second. I should just have that installed, right? I believe I have one installed. Yes, I do. Nice. Run. I don't think you're gonna see what I'm doing right now, but if you do, it doesn't matter. Boom. Alright. And hold on. Okay, I'm doing things right now. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes, it's set up. Alright. Watch this. Boom! That's gonna save me a lot of time. I cannot be bothered with doing this. Okay, I feel like that is quite fair that that I'm just using an auto clicker for this. Alright, there we go. Look at how quickly we just turned that into that. That is beautiful. I don't care what anyone says. That just saved me so much time. There's no way that's not just worth it. Alright. Boom. Now I don't need to make like a stupid dispenser for it either. Because this is way faster. There we go. Alright. So that is how that's gonna look. And then we're gonna have another layer of cobblestone and fences in front of that. Right here. This. Okay. Be careful not to hit the flowers. They have like a weird hitbox in this. Like it's a full block. I believe they changed that in the newer versions, but in this one it's just a full block. So if I even look up a little bit, then I immediately just mine the flower. I mean, like that, I also destroyed, but that makes sense. that makes sense. There we go. And there we go. Alright. I don't really remember which order I've been playing these. I feel like I've already listened to that quite, yeah. This one here you haven't heard in a while. Alright. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we make the next one. There. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Look at that. And now we fill that in. Oh, no. We need to do the fences first. Otherwise, that's going to be horrible. Doing that after is absolutely horrific. That's something I noticed the last time around. Not going to make that mistake again. There we go. And there we go. This song is just truly amazing, isn't it? One of the real old school ones. I mean, literally every single music disc in that box is basically an old school one. Because I believe I've gotten them all before version 1.5 or something like that, but still. This is still an old school one. If you were to ask me. This. So interested to see how this is gonna look when this, now that it's finally gonna be a bit larger scale than what we had going on before. But this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. We also now actually need to remove it here. So let's grab the other shovel. There we go. Oh goodness. Yeah, I forgot about that. Here we'll keep it. Need to be very careful here. And this is just gonna be horrible, but oh well. There we go. Oh my goodness, the hitboxes have everything as well. Oh! I've fallen into a hole. And yeah, I need to know how I'm gonna do the pathway before I can really do that one correctly, but that we'll find out later. There we go. There and there. Now it's all gonna be a lot more straight lining, so that's good. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh my god. Goodness, I was trying to eat, but everywhere I look, it's just hitboxes now. Alright, there we go. Okay, that really looked like a zombie for a second. That was so weird. It was just my shulker box, but wow. That looked like a zombie to me. Okay, there. And like that. Now we need the fences, which I'm already starting to run low on. So I'm probably gonna have to gather some wood in a bit, but that's fine. There we go. Now the question is, do I want the fences in front of the last layer of flowers as well and then have the lilies? And I think the answer will be yes to that. I think that will look pretty cool. Like just having them in front of the lilies, so to say. Can I? Yes, I can jump on top of that. There we go. At least for this segment, that's better. But a bit later on, it might be not so great. Oh, we're almost out of fences. Can I finish this segment? I believe I've like almost the perfect amount. No, I don't have the perfect amount. Okay. I'm gonna look for some more oak. See if I have any laying around anywhere in my old chests here. In order to, you know, make some more fences. But I'm gonna assume the answer is gonna be mainly no to that. Like, I don't think I have that much oak laying around. We might even have the best odds looking in a place like this, to be honest. Boom. Oh, look at that. I was right. I mean, come on. That's exactly... Oh, fences. Nice. Alright, we can just keep on going for a little while longer now. I do definitely need to cut down some oak in a second, but I like postponing things. Hehe. Suckers. Alright. Ow. Ow. This is looking good, I think. I do like the way that looks. Let's sleep away this night real quick. Drink some more water. I've opened my auto clicker again. Oh goodness. Oh, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Alright, hold on. There we are. Okay, sorry for that. Some technical issues. But you gotta remember, that might have cost me like 5 seconds fixing that technical issue. And it would have taken me like 2 minutes getting all of the flowers otherwise. So we still save time there. We still save time. There we go. Okay, do next layer. I don't think I've actually filled any flowers yet on this layer. So let's do that first. Yeah, look at that. They are still only fences. Can be having that. That will be the last layer of red flowers on this side. Then we can move on to the pink flowers. There we go. And boom. And let's start digging here again. There. Little bit too much. It's like going to the barber and saving just a little bit off the top, and then they give you a buzz cut. That's basically what I just did. There. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. There. And there. Now it's quite simple. Oh. I say that and immediately just ruined one of my flowers, but oh well. There we go. That is now all hunky-dory. This goes like this. This is gone. No, it's not. This. What on earth did I even do here? You know what? It's fine. There we go. There we are. Just fence it up immediately because this... Oh my goodness. How did it go there? This part is going to be horrible as I'm displaying right now. So we might as well fence it up immediately so that I am done with that. And there we go. And this whole part is not going to be that bad, so let's just cobble it first. Go. Why not? Why not play some chirp? There we go. Nice, and like, look at this, right? You can barely even see the wheat field, but once it's all golden behind it, then you can see it again. Like right there, right? Of course, it's not close right now, but once it's all golden like this, right behind it, then you can still see through it. That's gonna be the whole thing. That's the whole color mechanism that we got going on. And of course, from further away, it's gonna make it look a whole lot different again as well. So yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Let me fly on top of it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's quickly fill in the flowers on that side. Just gonna grab... let's just make 3 stacks of them. Fan mode. 6. Boom. Boom. And boom. There we go. Hey. Oh, there's the other stack. I was about to say. Should I not have 3 stacks? But there were 3 stacks. I was just a little bit silly. There we go. Like that. Oh, we got a normal music playing now. Unfortunate timing, but it is what it is. Okay. There we go. How does this look from like further away now that it's so much bigger? Yeah, look at that. Definitely are gonna need it over there as well. I kind of feel like continuing it down there, but of course the path is gonna just be there, so it's not gonna work like that. Maybe I do need to continue it a little bit further though. But yeah, this is starting to look a little bit interesting at least. So that's good. That's good. Oh. Oops. So yeah, we're gonna expand this by now 1 more for the pink ones. Because it's gonna be 3 red ones, 2 pink ones, and then 1 blue one. For now, 1 blue one. I eventually want a billion blue ones. But for now, it's gonna be 1 blue one. And then we're gonna change it later. And that's how I want it to look. So yeah, there we go. Oops. Okay, this one, we're gonna have to move this stuff now. That one and that one, there we go. Oh. Oops. There we go. Hoppa. Oh. We needed to cut in already. Didn't realize. Like that. This. Boom. 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 Like that for now, because I don't exactly know the way of the path yet. So for now I'm gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna expand this. There we go. There. And I'm definitely gonna have to gather some more wood before I can actually put in the fences here. Which is really sad, because I don't really want to go and gather more wood. Because that's like effort and that kind of stuff. So well. What needs to be done, I suppose. There, alright. Yeah, I mean, I can look real quick. Oh, this is almost fully grown now. That is cool. How is this doing? Okay. Oh, we do have some. Oh, okay. Woo! That makes me happy. Yeah, this, I like the way this is looking. I like it a lot. Alright. Okay, let me put in a bit more dirt here. There we go. We'll put you in here for now. We don't need that many of them, so there we go. That's the wrong damn item. That is also this one. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Alright. Boom. Boom. This will give me a good amount of fences for now. For now it will be fine. So there. Fill in all of that. Shouldn't be connected. Good. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I want 1 more layer of the lilies, right? Yes, because this is the first layer. So we're gonna add in just one more of those. And then I want another layer of defenses in front of it. Just because, and then in front of that are gonna be the lilies. I think that is the way to go here. So there we go. I love the lilies. There. There we go. Alright, cool. Now, as I said, we're gonna add one more layer of cobble here with the fences. Oops. Because then we got enough of those. And then I do need to get a lot of lilies, but I want at least one layer of lilies already to be done. And then in the future I want just as many layers of it as I can. Because I think that's just gonna look absolutely glorious. There we go. I mean, this is almost all filled in with dirt now, so that's nice. Let's sleep away this night yet again. There we go. Drink some more water, of course. Okay, cool. And we start doing the last little bits here. So. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness, my bed's in the way. There we go. And there, alright. Cool. Let's fill it in now finally. And then I need to go and bone meal a lot of grass in order to get a lot of lilies. But hey, that's fine. I just need to get one row, which is probably gonna be like, what, a stack? Probably of lilies. I'm just gonna go for one stack. So that's probably gonna take at least 2 stacks of bone meal. Well, something like that at least. Probably. Alright. There we go. And last couple of fences. And I think it could be quite cool now seeing those dark oak trees in the corner of my eye here. I think dark oak would be quite good on this. Like, we still have our little forest here, but just on this hill cliff that we got going on. I think that will look quite good. Because dark oak is a really good combination with almost any flower. I'm gonna be real honest. Alright. Let's see. Gonna take a good amount of bones with me. This will also give me a good way to get a lot of seeds, to be fair. So that's nice. How do I want to do this at least somewhat efficiently? I think I'm just gonna make... Oh, hello. Alright. I'm just gonna make... I cannot bone meal this. Yeah, okay, that's a bit silly of me. Okay, we're just gonna place water down here, right? And then what I'm gonna do is go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Get a bit more dirt. And then like that. Boop, 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 boop. This is gonna be a very inefficient farm. But it's gonna be a farm and it's gonna work. So that's the part that matters. There we go. And I dig out this one. And then I go here. And then I go here. And I go basically boom, 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 boom. And I place water. Right? And I just do that over and over again. So boom, boom, boom. Water. I don't know why the water is that slow, but whatever. No real reason to care about it. Boom. And there it goes. And this appears to be working quite well. I'm gonna be real honest. This is actually like working really well so far. I'm already seeing a lot of flowers, so that's nice. Okay, now I can just... Oh, I didn't do it all. I don't know why. It seems like this world is laggy. And I could not tell you how that is even possible. But whatever. Yeah, I already got 40 flowers with that, man. Oh, wow. Alright. This is gonna be great for us. Boop, 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 boop. It's just the lag that is not making this fast. It would actually be way faster if it wasn't this laggy. Like, look at that. Look at why how does that take time? Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Boom, boom. Should I just not have it elevated? Is that the problem here? Maybe it is. But then I cannot look as good in all directions. So I kind of like having this block here. Oh well. Maybe be a block above it. Like this. Then I can still do that. And then I can do that. I guess a dispenser would be nice for that kind of way of doing it. But hey, right now this is fine. Just a dispenser with an observer would work pretty good. Oh well, for now the manual farm is okay. In the future when I want more lilies, or what are they even? Orchids. I don't know why I'm calling them lilies, but whatever. When I want more, then I can make it a little bit more automated, of course. Also just works, yeah, whatever. Right, we've almost gone through a stack of bone meal now. I'm interested to see how much that is gonna give us exactly here. I have a pretty good feeling that it will actually be decently high, though. Yeah, look at that. Almost 2 stacks. Wow. Alright, 1 stack of bone meal. Did I really only use 1 stack or did I use 2? Yeah, 1 stack. Okay, wow. That's really good. Because these flowers are beautiful, okay? Just believe me. Once I start placing these down... Oh, that's gonna be just something else. Yeah, okay. I guess that is not making sense. Hold on. I just straight up didn't finish it here. Don't know what's wrong with me. Ah. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. No. Oh no. Okay, I'm a bit stupid. All right. Just give me a second here. You were supposed to be there. There we go. And now grab the fences. And there we go. Look at that. We got like 2 stacks of seeds out of it as well, which is really good. That is really good. I might just start doing that actually a lot soon. Like just making an actual alright farm out of it. Because I got a lot of seeds and a lot of orchids out of it. And I want a lot of these things. Both the seeds and orchids. So maybe that is just something I have to do like a lot. But at least want to see 1 layer of these filled in. But they really start to shine once you actually get like a lot of layers of them. But oh well. Right now we got 1 layer. How is this already gonna look? Oh, let's look at how beautiful the blue is. The blue looks so good. Yeah, we need... Okay, we need more layers, alright? We need more layers. We got a bit of time left. I wanna make 3 layers. So that means I do need to gather quite a bit more of them. But that's fine. I'm willing to do that. That's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Okay, let's go and get more. Do I want to just make an observer real quick for this? I think I do. Let's see. I am quickly gonna fly to my old house here. Get some redstone bippity boppity bops. Oh, okay. I guess I just hit that tree. Oh well. That happens. Where's my stuff? Where's all my redstone? How's there no redstone here? Ah! Where's my redstone gone? What? This doesn't even make any sense. Hold on. How is there no redstone here? Oh! Okay. You know what? There will be redstone down here, I guess. Hello. There we go. I need a bow as well. Luckily I got a lot of this stuff. Bow. Dispenser. And we need an observer, which I need quartz for. Are observers in the game yet? I don't know. Yeah, they should be, right? Yes. Nice. Oh no, I need that. I'll just put this all in here. I cannot believe there was just quartz in there, by the way. That's... like, what are the odds? What on earth are the odds? But okay. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Let's go to our little area here. Where on earth is it? Right here. There we go. Like this. And then... there we go. Now when I press the button, it will fire twice. Nice. Okay, so now I can just go here, 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 like this. Press the button. And then it will be pressed again for me. And then I just can go again and again and again like that. And I can of course go on top of this thing as well. Which is probably a little bit better because then I don't actually have to walk around or anything. I can just spin. Boom, boom, boom. And then I can press the button. Oh, hey, where did I put my bed? Where did my bed go? Hey, 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 hey. I haven't lost that thing ever before. There we go. Oh, it's a bit scary. I haven't never lost my bed before. Okay, there we are. And there. Let's sleep away this last night and drink some more water. There we go. Now, is this the best automatic farm ever? No, don't get me wrong here that it's not. Automating this will be actually quite simple, I think, as well. Or automating it a bit more, at least, could be quite simple. But for now, this works, okay? We might work on that in, like, the next episode here. Just make a fully automatic farm for this. Because, oh my goodness, I'm gonna need a lot of seeds and a lot of orchids for what I'm planning to do now. I know I've kind of just come up with that once again in just this episode. But you gotta believe me, making a field of these is so beautiful. We gotta have it. We just have to. Right, I'm once again gonna go through a full stack of bone meal. Just one stack. That will be enough for now. There. And there we go. You gotta believe me, having a full on, like, field of these is so pretty. I'm even considering just getting rid of all the other flowers that we have before it. Because they might not actually look as good in combination with that. But once we have a full field of these, oh, it's so beautiful. It's gonna be so beautiful. Right. Basically out. There, that's it. There we go. Collect all of it. Nice. Look at the amount we got again. And so many seeds as well. How beautiful. Let's see. Alright. Water. Boom. And where did we leave off? Right here. Alright, let's start expanding this more and more again. Because it's gonna be beautiful. Maybe I will have like a little pathway going through it. Every 3 blocks or so. Just to break it up, but it might not even be needed. It might not even be needed. I'm gonna be real honest. This is the best looking flower in the whole game. And it's not even close. Like literally not even close to any other flower. And you cannot change my mind on that at all. There. Go. And a lot of flowers later. Almost all of them are gone. But now we have our first little thickness of it. And look at that. Look at how beautiful that's going to be. Yeah, I think I do like it in combination with that thing. I really need to just start seeing the wheat behind this in order to actually start bringing this home. I'm definitely thinking about just making a farm for this stuff. For the orchids and then also for the seeds. Because I don't really feel like harvesting it the whole time anymore. So I'm gonna start filling this segment in now with seeds. So that we actually get like, you know, the feel for it, at least a little bit. Of what it's gonna be like once, you know, all of this is filled in. But this is gonna take so many seeds already. It's fine. But I wanna see the golden look behind it, right? Because now the field is just empty and once the field is actually filled with seeds, it's gonna look so much better. Or not seeds, but fully grown seeds. Then it's gonna look so much better. It's gonna add so much color and just brightness to it, so to say. But yeah, I mean, look at how many seeds it takes just to fill in a singular row behind these, right? Absolutely ridiculous, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there over time. And then once we have this all filled in, and we have like 1,000,000 orchids in front of it as well, that is when it's gonna start really shining a lot, I think. Just like that is starting to shine. I really want to see it all filled out. Yeah, we're gonna make a seed farm and an orchid farm in the next episode. I am saying it right now. I'm gonna design it a little bit, and we're building that because we need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. I want to take a screenshot of right here, I think, for today. Just like that. I think that's beautiful. Alright, and with that, I am out of time for today's episode as well. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you're liking the orchids we're putting down. You're gonna see a lot of them soon. And yeah, as always, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. So for now, goodbye.